Oh, yeah, yesterday, last night, whatever day it was. Oh no, it's fucking cold. Let's just do Pixel Art for, I guess, under an hour. Dude, I say I think it's always weird for the first few days / week. Because your brain thinks it's 4:30, but then you realise that you don't actually know if it's meant to be 5:30 or 4:30, because it does weird shit to your brain like that. Doesn't know we have to log in again. Sometimes we have to log in again. Fuck, I need to log in again. Shit, I'm gonna log in again. I accidentally opened Minecraft at school today without my data, and it logged me out. Shit, that's not the password. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's the same. It's the password I did before, just a bit differently. Okay. Well, you could say I shouldn't be talking about passwords on stream, bro. And the thing is, if people have access to it, I wouldn't even know. Well, it would make a log to you out. Blah blah blah. But I'm getting stopped and putting on a jacket. It's so fucking cold, bro. This was a look for me a few years ago. Me, normal hair, with the fucking. It was just cold. I'm cold. Let's get this Gucci breakfast. Yeah, I don't like that. 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I don't need to fucking do that thing because it's going to automatically stop in there. Like, after I get done Sonic Unleashed, it's gonna be forever. Because I do want to play it, I want to continue it, but it's quite a boring. No, it's not a boring game. It's a boring game if you want to do it quickly. That's how I'd say it. No, Amy. Fuck. Don't you just hate it when you get stared at school? I walked in the other day and people were just looking at me, and I'm like so like, this was yesterday before the math sack, in the classroom before we actually went into the sack, and I walked in and like people were just staring at me. The thing is, I wasn't even looking at them. They were just staring in my direction, and like, I don't know why. They don't usually stare at me. They just don't usually acknowledge me, or just shout out my name for no forsaken reason. This is usually start to a throat infection or some form of cough. If you get sick, I won't be able to come in for exams. Like, it's illegal. Like, if you have any illness, you will have to get a doctor's certificate so you can get an exemption from doing the exams. But then after that, there's no resets or anything because we're trying to be COVID safe. And I find that fucking weird. If you're trying to be COVID safe, let me still do it in a remote condition. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something I don't really get about a lot of like live action type film shit. When someone is annoyed at a film, like for example, in the live action Avatar, the Last Airbender. Everyone doesn't know they whitewashed it, but like if they're and I've heard that they're whitewashing in cartoons, like just because the eyes are bigger doesn't mean they're not Asian anymore. What the fuck? Like, it's a movie. You can have any race play a character. However, if it says it's an ethnicity-based character, use that ethnicity. Starfire and Blackfire, they were designed to represent Hispanic people, but in live action there's a black woman playing it. And like, that's where I understand whitewashing as an annoyance for people. But in shit like that, where it's a cat, they ruining the origins of a character, I find it fucking annoying. Whitewashing isn't that big of an issue. It's only an issue if it's legitimately to have an Asian character and making it a white character purely because that people prefer white people, but that's not true. Because like, a lot of people don't want to support the new Mulan film because the lead actress supposedly is for like some form of like political debate thing, and I find that ridiculous. What is her fucking political status got to do with the film? Or like, what does any political status got to do with anything? That's just my 2 cents. then I'm gonna get cancelled. And like, if I do get big on Twitch, and they come back to this VOD, they'll be like, Lewis racist? No, I'm not racist at all. If anything, I am a person that has experienced racism, because every time I tell people I'm half of my blood is from India. 1, 2, 3, 4. They think I'm lying, or they just make fun of it. Like, sure, I'm not a true Indian. Like, I know some Hindi, some Punjabi, blah blah blah. I do eat dosas every now and then. I do make cold calls at Christmas, like that type of Anglo-Indian shit. Like, even Indians are confused with that fact. Like, what's that got to do with me being me? So, like, legit, even Indians at my school don't even believe it. Like, bruh, I'm not making fun of you. So why the fuck are you making fun of... Like, sure, I'm like the whitest Indian ever because I have fucking blonde hair. But I don't call myself an Indian, do I? I don't know. Kevin could be listening, so shut up. It's getting so dark, bro. It's getting so dark. Sorry. Turned on my light so fast, it didn't even show the light for a solid second. No, 2 seconds. 1, 2. Yeah, it was 2 seconds. Practically on the dot, bro. Meow. What am I supposed to do? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's because I think something I use every day was made in a country like there's not many kid factories, but like it's almost like working in fast food, isn't it? Like, do people make multiple things or make the one thing? Like, is the best assemblers people in China because like they're smart at what the fuck they do? Like, I don't get it. Like, at sneakerhead stores, do they just make that same type of sneaker? Does only that brand, or like? Sure, it's like people don't make electronics by hand anymore, but like I don't know how like you can't 3D print an iPad or something like that because like you can 3D print food, but like that's a different process because I know how that's made. They essentially use ink like for a normal printer, but like a 3D printer they have a heating agent that makes it melt and dry like almost instantly. So they put a food substance into it and they can add food coloring to it to make a pure 3D printed alternative to meat. Tastes just like meat, has a portion of meat in it, but it's not entirely meat. Like, that makes sense. Like, if that could be in a lot of restaurants, a lot of people would try it. not many people like it because like, people be like, but killing animals is so inhumane. How is fighting for your survival inhumane? A lot of farmers don't like slaughterhouses. Like a lot of like milk farmers, dairy farmers, like no, they keep the animals alive because they like animals. Slaughterhouses aren't necessarily a thing anymore. Sure, there are like livestock things with like chickens and that, but that's what you expect for having like, mass chicken stuff. And the chickens don't have a functioning brain, but so they don't understand that pain. Because my cousin, let me tell you this story. They have a chicken coop in their backyard, right? And like it's a chicken coop. They get fresh eggs almost every day. So I don't understand how the fuck you meant to not worry about chicks fucking hatching. But one of the chickens, I think, fell out of his hand, and it like I think it's broke its foot or like part of its head, and he kept running around like not knowing what the fuck to do because like that function wasn't there anymore. They weren't in pain; they just didn't know what the fuck to do, so he snapped his neck. Then they had that chicken for dinner. It's morbid, but like, thing is, a lot of the meat we eat is that nowadays. There's no so many people are against slaughterhouses that they're not even a thing. The reason why a lot of people are vegan and vegetarian is because they don't want to eat meat because they think it's inhumane. Sure, a lot of people see health benefits. When being a vegan, there's not many health benefits. Your diet purely being on vegetable-based products, like, it's not good. You need there's no protein in that. Sure, you have protein shakes, but still there's animal bits in that. I know this because I tried, like, I'm a omnivore. I eat. Humans are fucking omnivores. Humans eat and eat and eat and eat red meat. It's like, would you fucking yell at a lion for attacking a gazelle? No, you fucking would. But you say, but we're humans. We have. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But we're humans. We know what's right and wrong. Do we, Susan? Do we know what's right from wrong? You fucking yell at me at McDonald's for supposedly messing up your meal, even though I didn't. You just ordered it fucking weirdly. So, yeah. Not even a fucking hour, bro. Jesus Christ. I expected dinner to be at 7:10. Fuck, I'm gonna be keeping going. I'm gonna finish this part, do that part, then I'll log off. Yeah, I know. Fuck yes, I know. Well, I'm not hungry too. I'm doing something. Don't shout for me this dinner when your boy is doing something. Come down when I want. And don't fucking try to come with me, but at least you get fed. No shit, I get fed. Don't do that. Like, but there's people out there who couldn't get fed. You don't think I don't know? You think I don't know that? Get fucked. I don't want you to sound arrogant, but like, really? Of course, I fucking know a lot of people can't get a meal. Like, bro, it's not that hard to get a job in fast food. You just need to. Honestly, working at fast food, you don't need special training or anything. Sure, there's like modules you need to do, but then again, that's easy shit. 2, 4. Look at that shit, man. Probably smash out a lot of it tomorrow. Yeah, I could probably finish in the next few streams, to be honest. It looks so cool, bro. The amount of things you can do with just pixels to make it look like it's 3D. It looks like the cape is folding. It's crazy. It's also crazy to think that we've almost did twice the amount of the outline in like significantly half of the time it took us to do the outline. Because the amount of blocks you just fill in. Alright, peace. Dinner time. Adios.